Ruslan Provodnikov is going to supposedly in play to fight Miguel Cotto in June 18th on the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. How you feel about that fight?
That's a good fight. That's a real good fight. Cotto, Cotto could go out on top on that fight. I like that fight, man. Provodnikov is beast, but he's beatable, and we've seen that in Algeria, and in Matisse, in Bradley, but he put up a hell of a fight with Bradley. And Cotto could outbox him, where he says he's not a boxer. He'd rather just stand there and go punch with somebody. Yeah, I like that fight a lot, man. Shout out to Rick Reno for running Boxing Seed so well. And I like that fight, man. And that June 18th, so that should be in Barclay. That should be here before the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Yeah, I like that fight, man. Miguel Cotto by decision.
Yeah, the crazy thing about what I think about that fight is just because Ruslan is going to move up 2 divisions to fight Miguel. He's a 140 fighter. So that's why I'm like.
Fight at 154. Well, yeah, I mean, but Bradley was going to fight Cotto, and Provodnikov gave Bradley a hell of a fight. So I mean, there's really, I guess I didn't really think about that. I guess there's a little bit of an unfair advantage there, but fuck it.
I was looking at it like, yo, this nigga Khan is starting a trend. Like, you see him fighting Canelo, moving up divisions to fight Canelo. Now you see Ruslan is about to fight Cotto. But to be honest with you, Ruslan is a great, a really good fighter, man. But there's no way in hell he's beating Miguel. There's no way he's going to win much rounds. I don't even think he's going to win one round against Cotto.
It's kind of Cotto a BS money. It's like a money fight. Yeah.
Cotto can easily do a little bit more what Lucas Matisse did versus Ruslan. Because Lucas beat him the best way, and Herrera beat him the best way, and they just outboxed him every round.
Cotto will stop Provodnikov. He gets hit too easily, and Cotto hits too hard. He'll chop his body work, his head. He won't get knocked out by a chin shot. And, we were talking about it earlier. And, I mean, Barzini hit the nail on the head. It'll be a body shot. And I couldn't agree him anymore.
This nigga will go down, man. I just feel like this fight is like, damn, like Ruslan could fight better fighters at 140.
Yeah, no, it's like
all the way.
They're taking a page out of Canelo Khan. It's a money fight for Ruslan. If his team can call up Rocnation and get him a fight, there's his payday. Like, the kid's always come up short. He came up short against Algeria. He came up short against Matisse. Yeah. How many times has the kid come up short? Just look at his box rec. And I've been in, oh, my God, he's entertaining. I love the kid.
He let Herrera beat him. Dog, who gets a decision over Herrera, bro? Dog, that's...
shit.
I'm dead ass. Like, Herrera even beat him, dog. And Herrera beats people and don't get decisions.
No, it's
this
a stupid
nigga
fight
Herrera beat him.
You want Miguel Cotto, you got the 4 pay-per-view stars. They're still fighting except for Floyd. You got Canelo, you got Pacquiao, you got Cotto, and Mayweather for now is on the bench just chilling. But you want a guy like Cotto to pass the torch, and it's not going to be to Ruslan, but to maybe a kid that's been waiting in the wings like a Demetrius Andrade. Hey, Cotto, can you beat this kid? You still look
fight,
good.
They brought it up on Boxing Scene that if they don't get the Ruslan fight, the plan B is Demetrius Andrade versus Miguel Cotto. Now that's a better fight because they're both 154 fighters.
Yeah. Here's the thing when you talk about, for me, entertainment, like, Ruslan Cotto's going to be entertaining for as long as it lasts. It's going to be crazy. But
I don't think Ruslan's going to get knocked out and stay out, though. Ruslan doesn't stay down for anybody, really.
No. You're absolutely right. He's never been down. But Cotto's a different animal. He's a different animal than Matisse. He's a different animal. Cotto. No, he still is. Like, he looks sharp. Like, Canelo was just able to take his shots. Like, what, a 140-pounder? Cotto would eat up a 140-pounder, especially, and Cotto's the A-side, and Cotto don't play around with his A-side terms. Like, we giving you money. We giving you money. We giving you money, bro. You're coming up to whatever weight I tell you to come up to, and you're gonna take it. And Ruslan's the type of dude in no position to say no. He's like, hell yeah, I'm about to go back to Serbia for the rest of my life. I don't have to eat raw meat anymore. I'll be the king of Serbia or wherever the hell he's from. I think it is Serbia, some shit like that, Siberia, or Siberia. But anyways, man, I just think he'll take too much of a punishment. He might not get knocked out because he's such a beast, but his corner's going to be like, bro, all the punishment you took in the previous fights, now you're getting beat down like Cotto? Fuck that. We got to stop this shit in the 7th or 8th, 9th round, one of them rounds. He ain't lasting past that. He ain't going to be in the championship rounds. Cotto going to chop his little ass down into a stub. But Andrade is a type of fight that I like entertainment because that's a thinking fight. Like, Cotto's a fucking veteran, bro. Like, you ain't gonna fucking, like, we could see what Demetrius is all about in that fight because he's highly skilled. But when you get in there with a veteran doing some veteran tactics on you, it's a whole new game. It's a whole new fucking game. Like, Kobe's out there still playing ball, right? But he could still school you one-on-one, man. He still got all the tricks in the world. Just like if he gets in with Cotto. Andrade's a youngin', man. He's been in there with Marta Rosa. He's been waiting for an opportunity. It'll be a huge jump up for him. So it'll be way more, and it'll be way more competitive. It's the same weight class. It's a way better fight. I don't want to watch Ruslan Provodnikov versus Cotto. Yeah, it sounds good, and I watch everything, but it's like, nah, man. No, Cotto. And this is leading to what? What is this leading to if he beats Provodnikov? Is he still with Rocnation? Where are they going with this? Is it who's Cotto fighting next after this? Well,
remember, this is his last fight under the Rocnation contract, so.
And who's Ruslan fighting?
I just see this fight is just a terrible matchup, man. Ruslan and Cotto, to be honest, man, I respect the shit out of Ruslan. And it's hard to go down 2 divisions to fight Cotto, but, man, this is just so easy, bro. I feel like if Cotto is going to fight anybody, fight at 154. If you go fight 154 fighters, if you're going to fight guys with less weights, you got to go down, man, because you're making it too easy, man. It's just an easy win for you, you know what I mean? I really don't mind it, Demetrius Andrade, because Demetrius, man, that would put wonders in his career.
But that's the fucked up thing about this whole situation, that people actually know Ruslan, man. So it fucks up everything. Nobody knows Demetrius. They know Ruslan, so he's more money. And everybody, and you can't blame Cotto and his team. They're like, oh, this guy Ruslan, he's got a fucking name. He's a beast. He's been there and gets Tim Bradley Fight of the Year. Was it runner-up Fight of the Year? It could have easily been Fight of the Year. Like, people know who Ruslan is. He's been on HBO a lot of times. So he's the money. It's fucked up, man. Demetrius Andrade never had the right. He wasn't promoted correctly. He should be more well-known than Ruslan, but it's just not because of his style. And it's like, if they had to pick, it's 100%. They're not going to pick Demetrius Andrade. They'll pick Ruslan Provodnikov because he's the bigger name. They're taking the page out of. It's like another mismatch, bro. It's the same mismatch as Khan Canelo, except Khan actually has he has a speed advantage. Ruslan has no advantage whatsoever.
Fucking chance.
He's got short fucking arms. Cotto's going to be pumping that jab until he wants to break him down. Can he get it?
Yeah, man. The only thing is he's coming to kill. That's all we're gonna love him for.
And we gotta get. He has been. Yeah, he's coming to kill, and he's never been in a bad fight. Name one fight that sucked that you've seen Ruslan in.
Right.
Or he wasn't close or made a comeback. You know, Matisse was working him, and then he made a comeback. He made a comeback against everybody. So I'm not going to totally count him out, but, you know, obviously nobody will pick him against Cotto. So, but yeah, man.
That's just an easy fight, man. I want Andrade to get it because Andrade was supposed to. The reason why he backed out on the Charlo first fight on Showtime because Jayz and Rocnation said they were going to sign him and said we're going to offer you more money, and he hold down his career. That's what's the rumor and story has been going on, that Demetrius Andrade hold back his career because he thought he was getting this Rocnation deal. It didn't end up working out, so now Andrade is just on the back burner now. But if to work back, now fast forward, if Andrade gets this fight with Cotto, we'll put him back on terms with a Rocnation deal, or, you know what I mean, he get back in people's eyes, people get to see him again. You know what I mean? That would be great.
Hold on. Is there any, so this is Cotto's last fight on Rocnation?
Yeah, last fight. 3-fight contract. He fought, the first one was with Gil, the second was with Canelo.
Yeah.
And now the third is being discussed.
Was there any stipulation? Was there any stipulation in this contract of the last fight being a pay-per-view?
I'm not sure, but I'm hearing he has a $15 guarantee million on each fight. So
it can't possibly. Then he can't possibly. If he's getting $15 million, they got to
pay him this money for Ruslan.
Nah, they got to they'll probably renegotiate it and then make him sign another couple fight contract, and then have some idea of maybe what other fight though, because we already got. We're not going to break. I'm not even going to get into that conspiracy theory because he can't get on a pay-per-view this year because the September pay-per-view, we'll bring that up when we get into that topic, what we think is going to be. So Cotto might have to sign a contract and then look to fight a pay-per-view for next year, you know? So.
But the thing is, like, man, like, I feel like Cotto, there's nobody in the 154 his pay-per-view numbers. I feel like if he wants to get a pay-per-view buys, he has to go down to 147.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I just thought about it, bro. You know what would be huge for the since Rocnation looking for make a pay-per-view? They can make a joint pay-per-view with the UK, right? UK pay-per-view, and HBO for America at pay-per-view with Kell Brook and Miguel Cotto.
Yep.
That would be huge.
Yep. That's a guy I could see being a target for a pay-per-view in 2017, though.
Yeah. But, you know, UK, they put everything on pay-per-view, so I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? If they was trying to, because Ruslan is not going to give pay-per-view buys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know that.
All right, we might come back. Yeah, we might.